Navigating emotions can be a lot like savoring a cup of hot cocoa on a chilly evening, comforting yet complex. If you have a fearful avoidant attachment style, those lingering feelings for someone special might seem like a challenging dessert to digest, but there's a silver lining in every sweet bite. Think of your past relationship as a rich tiramisu, layered with moments of love, growth, and valuable lessons. Even though those feelings refuse to melt away like ice cream on a summer day, they've added depth and color to your life. Embrace this journey as a chance to understand yourself better and prepare your heart for future connections. Remember, each layer of your experience is an essential ingredient in the beautiful, multifaceted person you are becoming. So, why are the emotions you're having for someone, why aren't they going away like you wish they would? I've seen a lot of videos called why God isn't removing your feelings for that person. And to me, you can only speculate on that because how can we speak for God? And I'm thinking about the verse in the book of Job where his friends tell him God is angry at you, and God goes off. And he says, did you create the stars? Did you create the moon? Did you create lightning and thunder? And he goes on and on and on and on and on. So you know the story of Job. He was testing Job. He was challenged to see if he pushed Job too much, would Job turn on him? And so that's the reason why I'm saying why the emotions you're having for someone aren't going away like you wish they would, because I don't, God has a lot of reasons for why he does things. So this is my spin on it, and I wasn't really satisfied with the videos that I watched. So, number one, you elevated each other. Being with this person was like savoring a cup of hot cocoa on a chilly winter's night. You both brought out the best in each other, reaching new heights together that you wouldn't have alone. Just like a delectable chocolate-covered strawberry, your relationship was a delightful treat, making you dress better and learn new styles. Number two, practicing emotional stretching. Imagine enjoying a rich, layered tiramisu. When you felt this person pulling away, it was an opportunity for you to stretch emotionally, because we know that's an issue for people who are fearful avoidant. You could have pulled away or acted out, but instead you took it as a chance to see what methods work best with someone you love. It was a test of your love's resilience. Number three, warming the icy heart. Before you met this special person, you were as cold and withdrawn as ice cream left in the freezer too long. This relationship helped you open up again to both receive and give warmth and love, preparing you for when the right person comes along, like enjoying a sundae topped with love and affection. So if you are fearful avoidant, if you have that attachment style, what can happen is you keep engaging in relationships and you keep getting hurt. So then you exercise your avoidant side and you pull away too hard for too long. And then you can't come, it's difficult to come back from that. It's difficult to allow someone in again. It's difficult for you to trust love. It's too hurtful, too painful. So there could have been a person sent by God to warm you back up again so that you can be ready for your husband. It's just like when you go to a big concert, somebody usually warms you up for that. Or you go to a talk show, somebody warms you up before the main event. So it could be like that, like you're too cold and this person helped to thaw you out. Number four, mutual necessity. You needed each other like a delicate souffle needs the right balance of ingredients. You helped each other in ways only the two of you could. Even though you still have feelings for this person, it was worth it because you were able to share and give so much to someone who needed you at that time. So you might feel a lot of anger and pain and sadness because you don't get to be with this person, but the purpose could have been served already. Hate to say it, but you could have really needed to teach each other something that only the two of you could teach each other to do. Perhaps if you had met your real soulmate before you met this person, you wouldn't have learned something that you needed to know in order to have a successful union with the person who's destined for you. Number 5, a gift from above. This person may have been a gift from God, like a beautifully wrapped box of truffles. They were a soulmate too, only for just a fleeting moment. You were given the chance to spend meaningful time with them, a special opportunity that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So the person could just be joy. The person could be just a gift that the two of you could be together in a beautiful way. As a fearful avoidant, we can think super deeply about things. We can toss and turn ideas, try to get to the core, to the root of why something happened or why people act the way that they do, when the truth is, in this situation, even though it didn't work out or there were blocks, there were things in the way, like it could be distance, or it could be you have different religions, it could be that the person already has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It could be a multitude of things, but this person could still just simply have been a gift that you got to enjoy for a little while for whatever reason. Number 6, you were not meant to be together forever. Some people are like a slice of cake that isn't meant to be your everyday meal. Because of the world's imperfections, the powerful connection you would have had for a lifetime was blocked. In this fallen world, you and this person could have helped many more people together, but there was a struggle against it. So, in other words, you could have conquered so many things together, but because there's sin in the world, sometimes there's other things working against you to keep things from happening. And so while you would have been the perfect mate, somebody beat you to it, and you were only brought together when you could wreak havoc, because that's how powerful the two of you would have been together. And you can see all the things that you're able to accomplish and learn and grow while you had the opportunity to be with that person. But because there is a spiritual battle that is happening at all times, you could have been kept apart until you could have destroyed each other's lives. Let's say you met somebody who was already married, and now you guys meet each other. The person's marriage isn't that great, but they've got kids, and you two being together, married, could really change the trajectory of those kids' lives. So, unfortunately, some people are not meant to be. It's not even that you weren't meant to be together. You could have had a super successful, happy, enjoyable marriage, but because of that, there were things fighting against you to keep you guys apart. Number 7, temptation and testing. Just like I talked about Job a minute ago, you could be brought together for temptation and testing. Your meeting was a test, like resisting the urge to eat an entire box of chocolates. Could you resist temptation? Could this person persuade you to do something wrong? You were able to stand firm, resisting the pull, showing your strength and resolve. So we can be tempted in life. We could be tested. You could know that this person is not for you, but you feel so strongly for them. Would you have the strength to pull away? You know this person isn't in line with your values, but can you be trusted to say no to that person and do the right thing? Number 8, creating a pearl. Pearls are formed under pressure, much like your relationship. Sometimes we crave the easy, safe path, like sticking to vanilla ice cream. But challenging situations, experiencing love and heartbreak, make you a more colorful person with many layers. Now you can better understand and help others who struggle in relationships, adding richness and depth to your own life. So, we all like the comfort zone, but can you really grow? Can you really become a better person? Can you learn new things? Can you overcome your fearful avoidant attachment style if you had not partnered with this person? Because maybe they touch some nerves. As a fearful avoidant, you dread when people pull away or push you away. That's really scary to you. But maybe this person started to do that a little bit because of the circumstance, because of the situation, because of who they are as a person. And how did you handle it? Did you get to practice? Like when you felt the person pulling away from you, did you go into super clingy mode? Did you try to maintain who you are and stay steady and to keep your own personality? Or did you change personalities? Or did you run away also and push them away too? Your how did you practice this situation? Because with your soulmate, you will need to have some strategies and some skills because you're going to be very sensitive to any tiny pull away. So it could be good practice. Okay, so pearls are not made by not having some sort of pressure. And it's the same with people. You will not become your best self without meeting other people or facing other challenges and seeing that you can push through them and heal. And finally, you may have been matched with this person as a do-over. Like sometimes people have a type. And for you, you might have a very rare type that you never bump into. You may have fallen in love once and never again until years later, and this person reminds you of the other person. But your original soulmate did not work out, and this one may not be meant to be either. However, you made a lot of mistakes with that first person. So, what if God is giving you another opportunity to correct the wrongs? Maybe you had a lot of guilt and regrets. So, this time you get to be mature, you get to be polite, you get to be kind, you get to exercise that aggressive side of your fearful avoidant attachment style that learned that in romantic love you're supposed to fight and argue and yell and act a fool. And this time you did it differently. You got to right the wrong. There's so much healing in that. And yes, it might be hurtful that you don't get to be with that person long term either. However, it could be because you're getting to right the wrong. So, a stroll down memory lane accompanied by the comforting sweetness of banana pudding, peach cobbler might bring up mixed emotions. If you identify with a fearful avoidant attachment style, the journey of self reflection can be particularly intense. So, imagine this. Someone walked into your life and stirred up emotions you thought were long buried. They reminded you of a soulmate from your past, someone you may not have treated with the kindness they deserved. This person wasn't just a random encounter, they were a chance for you to right the wrongs of your past. It was as if you were gifted a do-over with someone eerily similar to your first soulmate. But this time, you had the opportunity to show your true, respectful self. You took this second chance to be kinder and sweeter, like the velvety banana pudding that melts in your mouth, the warm, spiced peach cobbler that fills you with comfort, and the rich, creamy ice cream that brings a touch of joy. Even if this new soulmate wasn't meant to be your forever person, they were significant. They helped you grow to be more considerate and to break the cycle of your fears. As you savor these sweet treats, Let them be a reminder of the sweetness you brought into someone else's life and the healing you achieved within yourself. Each bite can symbolize the warmth and kindness that you now carry forward and the respect you've learned to offer, not just to others, but to yourself. Life has a funny way of offering second chances, and sometimes those second chances come with a side of dessert. So I hope these romantic comparisons helped you see the beauty in the emotions you've experienced, even if they're somewhat painful. Even though they might not go away as you wish, they have added so much flavor and color to your life, much like your favorite delectable desserts. And if you need more help with your love life, I wrote a book called Flip the Script on Love to help myself and to help others. And I didn't understand that I was writing to a fearful, avoidant attachment style, but there's a genuineness to the book. It's not contrived, it's not scripted, it's not coming from the place of what everyone is saying about attachment styles. So I think it will help you in a very different way. And you might have the propensity to attract narcissists. So you need to learn all about them because that's not healthy. So start your healing journey from narcissist with my book, The Workplace Narcissist, about a very high-powered type of narcissist. And I hope that you will let me know in the comments what are some topics that you want me to talk about? How can I help? Do you have any stories that we can learn from? Be sure to like this video, share it with people that it will help, because that's the blessing of it. And check this out. Hey YouTube fam, I have some exciting news. I've recently written a book called From ENFJ with Love, Unveiling the Secrets of the 16 Myers-Briggs Personality Types by Tamara Zyon. This book is a deep dive into the fascinating world of personality types with a dedicated chapter for each of the 16 Myers-Briggs types, including yours. If you're eager to gain a deeper understanding of yourself and others and uncover the secrets behind these personality types, then my book is a must-read for you. You can find the book in both paperback and ebook format on Amazon.